Hello, my name is Andreas. My passion lies in anecdotes from Central European history. The Trojan horse in the second millennium BC was in reality a wooden ship. In the 16th century AD, a city in the Netherlands was also conquered with a Trojan ship. Did I fool you now? No, stay tuned for the solution. Welcome to the Postcards from the Middle Ages. The first statement is, the Trojan horse was actually a ship. A brief recap for all of us. The Trojan horse is part of the myth about the siege of Troy around 1200 BC. The attacking Greeks simply could not overcome the walls of the city, and so Odysseus devised a trick. The Greeks pretended to withdraw and left a large wooden horse as an offering. Since the Trojans hoped for divine blessing from this object, they pulled it into their city and celebrated the happy end of the war. In the following night, a group of Greek soldiers emerged from the horse and opened the city gates, so that the army could finally conquer and plunder the city. But how do I come to claim that the horse was actually a ship? One thing is clear, Homer has left us a myth here. But there was Troy, and it was also destroyed several times. We speculate here within the framework of an ancient puzzle. An early term for ship was supposed to be wooden horse. Ships were considered horses of the sea. Moreover, the words that Homer uses for manning the horse are similar to those for embarking men on a ship. No proof for my claim, but at least a clue. My first statement is thus not a lie, but as truth certainly not provable either. Now to my second statement, a city in the Netherlands was conquered by means of a Trojan ship. We are here in time almost 3,000 years after the Trojan War. It is about the 80 Years' War. Again, a brief recap, the 80 Years' War from 1568 to 1648 was an uprising of a precursor state of today's Netherlands against Spain. At that time, the provinces of the Netherlands were still part of the Holy Roman Empire. At the end of the war stood the Peace of Munster. After that, the Republic of the Seven United Provinces was independent from the Spanish crown and thus from the House of Habsburg. This also meant leaving the Holy Roman Empire. If the date 1648 surprises or makes you sit up and take notice. The Peace of Munster was not part of the Peace of Westphalia, which ended the 30 Years' War, but part of the overarching Westphalian Peace Congress. But what does this have to do with the Trojan ship? During the 80 Years' War, the city of Breda was conquered by the Dutch by a trick. In 1590, Field Marshal Maurice of Orange had an idea. 70 soldiers were hidden in a peat ship. This sailed unhindered into the city, and the Dutch were able to conquer the fortress by this means. Thus, my second statement has turned out to be true. Are you interested in another anecdote from history? Or the story of the siege of a second Troy? Then I recommend these clips to you. Servus, see you next time.